member of our 1924 United States Olympic team. Graduated Bloomfield High School, small little town down in the southwestern part of the state of Indiana. Did about every sport there was at that time at Bloomfield High School, and went on to Wabash College. You had to be pretty smart to go to Wabash. And Wabash really blossomed into a tremendous athlete. And moved on then after that, and as you read, to become a member of the 1924 Olympic team. Now that's the one Chariots of Fire talked about, and I can tell you the whole story there, but I don't because it's a long story. So, with that being said, it's my pleasure and honor to present then the son of Wayne Sammy Johnson, Bloomfield High School, 1924 Olympian.
He said that he didn't have too much of a speech. I'm not a speech maker to begin with, so there's going to be a lot less of this on it. I do want to thank this association for honoring my dad on this. Knew very little about what he really done myself on it, and I didn't know about this association. Now I'm finding it is a great organization. Really honoring all these track runners and stuff, and I appreciate it. And I don't know much about what he done himself, but I got to thank Marshall Goss for getting all the information together, because he spent an awful lot of hours getting information about my dad on it, which I knew very little about that. I want to thank Marshall for that. And my dad talked about his Wabash College days a little bit, but he never even mentioned a track meet he run. He never talked about track. He said very little. He never did brag about himself. All he talked about was the antics they got into at Wabash College, and troubles they got into, which evidently it was kind of wild a few times. And but he never did brag about his accomplishments. He was proud, I know, but he never did any bragging of his own on it. My first memories of him was about 1937. I was a little 5-year-old, and he worked at the service station, worked in the service station in Bloomfield on it, and done that until about 1939. Then we started farming with my uncle. Had 2 teams of horses they used to farm with, and they had a whole herd of dairy cows, which I don't know whether any of you people are country people or not, but they milked them by hand. They didn't have the milking machine then. And he done that until about 46, and then he moved to another part of the farm on it. We moved there, and there was a grain farm. We done grain farming there on it. And then in the 50s, he went to, as a laborer on it. Farming wasn't that good. He worked on bridge construction. He worked on this bridge down here on County Line Road on 465. He worked on that bridge and several others up 69. And he's done that for a lot of years there. In the late 60s, he had to retire. At that time, my mother had both legs off. So he stayed there with her and took care of her. She was bedfast. And he spent the rest of his time taking care of her, all of her needs, done it all by himself, day in, day out. So you think that track, I mean, is an accomplishment to us. The accomplishment of taking care of her was a bigger goal that he met than anything else on it. And he lived alone then after that until he passed away in 1982. He had 2 boys. My brother Mike, he passed away in '89 on it. And my brother had 1 son, 3 daughters. I have 4 sons and 2 daughters. And they was proud of him, but they didn't get to know him that well on it because he never talked about his accomplishments. And I really appreciate the association of honoring him like this. And in closing, I'd like to have his family, all of them, stand up over there. Thank you very much.
It comes to mind 2 books that should be on your must-read list. One's The Notebook, written by Nicholas Sparks. And the girls know what I'm talking about. He's a track guy, by the way. But I digress. And the other one's Tom Brokaw's book, America's Greatest Generation. And right there's a true fine example of that. So thank you very much. And now we deviate.